Hello, it's Katie Colson here. Welcome back to my channel. This video is one that I filmed so recently, and it's the one you're getting. When I'm not kidding, I'm sitting on footage from over a year ago. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a From the Vault thing on my Patreon where it's just going to be all the clips, like I want to say barely edited, but I don't know if I can trust myself to do that, and just have like, oh, From the Vault, Volume 1, and it's like February 2022, here's some footage from that, and just unleash all of it upon them. So if you've ever wanted to join, hereabouts might be a good time. Also, because we're doing reading sprints for The Strength of the Few on publication date, November 11th. We are going to be reading that book together. But if you don't know, I am not a sci-fi reader, and I would say that this does lean heavily into sci-fi. Again, I'm not the person to ask, okay? So I want to say that right now so that you, as the viewer, hello, if you've never watched one of my videos before, if you're not subscribed to my channel, you need to know this about me. I'm not the go-to. I'm not the voice. I'm not the opinion that you are probably looking for if you're coming for something like that. Like if you're coming to get an in-depth intellectual review of this book, I fear you may have taken several wrong turns. There was a rabbit hole you fell down, and here we are now, okay? I'm more of a fun time. I'm smart, don't get me wrong. Just maybe not in the ways of the fantasy world. Now, that being said, I do feel like I have a lot of things to say and a lot of opinions to make and everything, but I just don't want you to go into this thinking like, why in the world is she mispronouncing this character's name? Or why in the world is she doesn't understand that on this planet it means so-and-so? Because that's not me, my guy. That's not me. But let me tell you, speaking of that, let me try to succinctly explain to you what this book is about, and then you can tell for yourself whether you want to trust my opinion. So, we are in the Katherine Empire, and the world is called Res. Now, do not get me to pronounce anything else in this book other than Viz and Res, because I will fail miserably. We are in Res, and we have our main character, Viz, who is 17 years old, and there is this hierarchy of magic in this world. Magic is called will. Now, imagine will is like the strength you have to accomplish a certain task, whether that is mental, whether that's physical, magical, such and whatnot. But depending on how poor you are or where you are in this hierarchy, there's 7 different levels, depends on how much you get to receive. So imagine the top level, Principus? I don't even know why I'm attempting to say things correctly. Tier 1, okay? They cede to no one, and they get everything from everyone coming below them. So imagine the easiest way to explain it is that the people on the bottom level, they cede all of their will and they get nothing. They're just like flesh sacks, okay? Just imagine they're just like roped up in a gurney and they're just giving their lifeblood constantly and never getting any back until they're just gone. Imagine they have 7 lives. They're giving all 7 of them to the people above them. And the people above them are giving all but 1 of their lives. Now, that's not actually what it is, but it's just, think of it as like a gamer, and maybe this will help you out. They give all but 1 of their lives to the people above them. People above them give all but 2. People above them give all but 3, all but 4, all but 5, all but 6. And at the 7th, they keep all their lives, and they get all the lives for everybody, siphoning up. While that was very long-winded, I do feel like that made a lot of sense. Wow. Okay, we're going to be reading this, all right? And I just want to let you know, as well as we're going through this, I am trying to get back into art because I do like doing art and I'm not that bad at it. Don't comment and say like, you're being hard on yourself. I know I am. Everybody's their worst critic, okay? But I am creating art for one of my friends, Jordan. You would probably know her better as Sorry Book Solid. She is an amazing booktuber and she is such a cool person and like one of the hardest working people and calmest people that I've ever come across in all my days. So, hi Jordan, hello, thank you for being my friend. And I saw this photo of her, I'll show it here. I'll show it later as a comparison as well, but I love this photo so much and I saved it to my phone and I saved it to my computer because I just knew I wanted to draw it. And I don't know what it is about certain photos that I just go, oh, that. I want that one. Like if I'm going to do it, it's going to be this photo. And I decided to cartoonize it. And you're going to see not only that process, but mainly the coloring process because I'm not someone that works very well with colors. I'm more black and white line art kind of girl, maybe some shading. But this was the first time that I colored something that I had drawn and am so proud of it. There is a small child staring at me. Is this like a face-off? Yeah, you blinked first. That's what I thought. Run away. I'm just kidding. That reaction was after she'd already run away. I'm not trying to scare children. Sorry. Okay. That being said, that's what you're going to see in this video. So I don't think I explain it at any point, but you are going to see that whole process. And it is exciting. And it turns out really good. So anyway, long, rambly intro aside, let's jump into the vlog. I'm coming to you baffled, impressed with myself, shocked, confused. I just got to chapter 5, which is page 39. I understand everything that's happening. I'm confused that I'm not confused. Like, I got scared. I'm not gonna lie, I got scared when they showed this little, whatever this thing is, the Katherine rankings. I was like, Princeps, Demodius, Quartus, Septimus, Sextus. I don't know what that means. That's crazy. This is in a different area. This is a different language. No, I still don't know what those things are, and it doesn't matter. I just know that they are in a rank, and Septimus is at the second to bottom, and that's this guy here, okay? I don't like that Vis is 17 years old. I'm choosing to see him as 27 because he reads like a man. And a 17-year-old boy, I do not view that as an adult. FBI, open up! I do not. So we're going to do like a Six of Crows situation where they're not 16 and 17, they're 26 and 27. In my mind, I will choose to believe this. As of right now, only 38 pages. I can't believe I'm only 38 pages in because I feel like so much has happened. Like, I've learned so much. So kudos. There's a main character, Viz, and which I'm assuming, because it's only 3 letters long, and it sounds like it is, that it's just a shortened version of whatever his real name is, because according to the summary, he is hiding his true identity. So, Viz is, I'm gonna assume he's like royalty, or like he's like a prince or something, because the Empire, or this overlord situation, wants him dead for some reason, or wants the real him dead. So he's like, in the summary it says he goes to an academy, right? Is it an academy? Is it an academy? Church of, am I making that up? Or the hierarchy? Maybe I'm making that up. Is it an academy? Yeah. The Katherine Academy. Okay, well, see, that part, I don't know about that. But we're only 38 pages in. I'm sure, assuming he's going to go there. Because right now, it's almost like he's like the prison guard for the lowest of the people in this Katherine Empire. Okay, so it's a rank of like the people on top get stuff from the people below them, and the people below them get stuff from the people below them, and on and on and on. So it's like the rich eating the slightly less rich, and the slightly less rich eating the slightly less than them rich. There's such a better way I could have explained that, and I'm very sorry. Very sorry. But yeah, so the people at the very bottom, they cede their will, which to me I'm viewing as like their energy, their life. Like, if you get 9 lives, the people on the bottom are given all 9 to rank 8. And rank 8 is giving all but one of their lives to rank 7. You see what's going on? And then at the top, they're getting all the lives from all the people below them, and they ain't ceding shit. Okay, so Septimus, I believe, is where he is right now, which is the second to lowest. And then he is the guard for the ones below them. Either that or Septimus is the one who's the guard. It doesn't matter. Anyway, he's the guard for these people that are literally just flesh bags. They're just hooked up, being drained constantly, which is really gross and really terrifying. And then this guy comes that's almost like an audit. Like he's coming to be like,
just making sure everything's ship-shape over here.
But really, he's there to find out some secrets. And I feel like this guy is like a spy. Like he's like trying to take down the Empire or something. And we're going to see him later. I think he's going to come back around. Now, I could be totally wrong. This could be a dude that means nothing. This could literally be like Six of Crows. Like, what was it, Juiced? The guy in the beginning with the mustache that like we never see again. I don't know why I'm talking about Six of Crows so much. No, I do know. And it's because we're going to get a new short story of Ketterdam. The ADHD today is wild. Anyway, dude comes along and Viz is like, oh my God, he can't know that I'm not who I say I am. But then we're also looking at this guy going, he's also thinking that about Viz. Like he can't know what I'm actually here to do. But then Viz like knows the language that this guy's speaking and he's not supposed to know it. And it feels very like Targaryen, you know, and she's like, yeah, I know the language. I was there when it was written. Or my family was there when it was written. You know what I'm saying? I am talking so much. I'm just happy to be reading I guess, I don't know if you would call, I guess like is it? No, I don't know if you would call this like an epic fantasy, but I'm reading a big chunker fantasy and I'm 38 pages in and I can explain to you what's happening. Baffling to me. I did not see this coming, but yeah, I'm really liking it. This is fun. Also, I'm so glad that I have this cover because I hate the new cover. And I'm not even upset to tell you that. It's really ugly. Sorry. It's such a boy cover. Like, I don't like that. Okay, anyway, I'm going to keep listening. Thanks for listening to me ramble. You know when a character just drops a line that goes so hard, you have to pause the audiobook to sit in it and appreciate it? When this man tells this child, a child at an orphanage, you want to know why nobody wants you? Because you're a highly unpleasant child.
Boom.
It's not about your will. People just don't like you because you suck. He doesn't say that, but he says like, you know why nobody wants you? Because you're a highly unpleasant child. Bars. That gagged me. Bro, when you find out what like Lannistia is using her will for, I'm on her side. I don't know her backstory. I don't know what her goals are. I don't even really know who she is. Other than a friend of this guy. Or a relative? I don't know. Friendly with this guy. Has some connection with him. God, there's so many names for this guy. The dad, whatever. But I would ride at dawn for her. I'm telling you right now, she's gonna be my favorite character. If she's not my favorite character, then we've got a long list of good ones coming. Because I really like Lannistia. And I just feel it. I feel it. I'm going to be obsessed with her. I can't even really give you a reason why. I just know it. I know it. I just know it. Like, okay, sorry. Anyway, really enjoying it still. I know that I'm reading this book so slowly because I'll like read a few chapters, like 2 chapters, and then I'll put it down for 5 days, and I'll pick it back up, read 2 chapters, put it down for 5 days. But that being said, I still remember every single thing. Anytime I go, okay, I'm going to go back a chapter or I'm going to go to the start of the chapter, I don't need to because I remember everything, I get everything makes sense. What? The only thing is that a little bit of like when a character will come in that I feel like I'm like, am I supposed to remember who they are? That did just happen, but at the same time, I'm like, actually, I feel like he's just introducing them, but the character already knows them. I just don't. Anyway, whatever. I'm really enjoying it. Really, 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 really enjoying it so much. I think wow, I'm about to show a little bit of stupidity. For someone that has Roman numerals tattooed on their body, I'm at whatever XIX. 16? I don't remember. Anyway, or I don't know. I wanted to pop in just to say that there was a quote that a character said that I was like, wait a second. That's a quote. That's notable. And without context or anything, this is just like a really good quote in any story, I guess. But a character says, don't forget, victims can still be warriors. And I was like, victims can still be what? Oh, that's hard. That is hard. That is good. Damn. That's such a random thing to update on, but that's my update. And I'm really enjoying it still. This might be the longest vlog of all time. It might be. Watch it be 12 minutes long. Wouldn't that be the gag? That would be funny. Look at these gorgeous girls. Gorgeous girls. We have 30... Oh, did Kat catch me again? Did she catch me again? Julia did. Yes, she did. Oh, Tallulah. The prettiest little baby you ever saw. Also, yes, Samantha's also here in the comments. She's in chapter 8. I just got to chapter 30. But here's the thing. I have something to say about this. One, you deserve to see this lipstick. It's just lipstick. There's no other... the lipstick and the dress and the necklace. It was just that kind of day. And I needed it. And I wanted to feel myself. So I am. But this does not read like he's 17 at all. At all. Except all of a sudden, this is not a spoiler, all of a sudden, he's just finding himself attracted to, wants to flirt with, noticing how attractive girls are, just commenting on it. I'm like, okay. Oh, okay. I don't know why, but that's really taken me out of the story. It's really taken me out. Though I am understanding things so much better after discussing it with my friends, because there was like 2 big things that I was missing that I did not realize were like facts that would make everything make sense. So now I'm like, oh, okay. Got it. Yeah. What? Oh, did you just get to that part? Did you just get to that part, Travis? Did you just get to that part? Yeah. And that's why I love buddy reading. Yeah, I think he just got to, if you know, you know. Esteban. Yeah. Loving it. Okay, so I'm on part 2 now. I think, let me see how long chapter 30. Oh, I think I can probably finish chapter 30. I might. No, I don't think I'll pop back in today. I think I'll probably see you on Monday.
I'm buzzing, let's drink up. Your death look like big fun. Come on, let's get it on. Like that Marvin Gaye song. I'm stunning, you love it. Come on, give me something. I know that you want it. Come on, give me something. The night is young and so are we. So maybe you should leave with me. The night is young and so are we, baby. The night is young, so let's have some fun. If you love me right, yeah, this could be the summer of our lives now, honey. Give it to me like you know you should now, baby. This could be the summer of our lives, the summer of our lives.
Hi, hello. This is probably an up angle and it's really weird, but you'll get over it. I am on chapter 34, just got to, and I'm currently doing sprints with my friend Kat, we're buddy reading this. So we're going to read until we get to chapter 39. Don't worry about the second bookmark. It's not cute. It's not hygienic. Just don't worry about it. I am still understanding everything. Oh my God, this is so funny. I have you propped up and my laptop's looking at me and Kat's looking at me right now. We're just staring at each other. Hello. Great times at the Holiday Inn. And right now I am doing a picture of my friend Jordan. Or Solly. Sorry, Book Solid. I don't know what's happening to me right now. I don't know. But anyway, I am going to get to reading, and I'm going to do more work on, I definitely want to finish up the line work on this, which I believe is possible in this sprint. Okay, update over. Let's get back to reading. Okay, now I see why Julia was like, dude, the ending of 37 or the ending of 38 is wild. And I was like, what? Okay. So we read 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. That's how numbers work. Wow. That was crazy. That was crazy. I was like, what do you mean? So if you've read this book before, it's like a revelation of who someone is. And I don't know why I was sitting here not seeing it coming, because obviously I should have. But if you know what I'm talking about, then I was like, why do I ship it? Like, why do I kind of ship it? It's giving me the energy of like the king and queen from Gallivant. Like that, well, you're not so bad, I guess. That's hot. I like it. Okay. Yeah, that got me. And then also, I freaking love Lannistia. I love Lannistia. I've already said that. I'm just repeating myself. Okay, we're going to read the next 2 chapters in the next 20 minutes because my friend Kat is going to hang out with her real life friends, or in-person friends, and get pasta, which is like totally cool or whatever, because even if I lived in the same, like, even if I lived in Canada, I can't have pasta. So I guess I wouldn't have gone anyway. That's what I'll tell myself.
I make loneliness work for me. My best accessory? Loneliness. Yeah.
Oh, and I did get backing, did 2 layers of backing for this so that it's thick, finished up the line work, and then as you saw, I am just tediously, annoyingly going through all the colors to figure out what colors I want to use, which is annoying me and unnecessarily difficult to figure out. So yeah, let's get back to it. Let's go. Okay. I just finished part 2. What? What's going on? What is happening? What is happening? And Gretchen, my friend that got me to read this and got all of us to read this, said that we're going to cry at the end. And I'm over here in my big girl pants, scared in my big girl pants. I don't know. I don't know. What I will say is, I know this is not a spoiler because it's never going to happen. It would never happen. Okay. But the way I want Vis and like, Aiden or Vis and Calidus to get together. Like, I want him to be gay. I want him to be gay.
I've got a bloody good idea. Let's use my gaydar in order to locate some gay people. They'll be able to help us.
Okay. Also, he is not 17 years old. We are not given the age of any other character except him, and he's the one person I wish we did not have the age for, because he's 27. He reads like he's like 47, but he's 27, okay? So anybody that's like, I mean, that's a 17-year-old. They're like, you're sexualizing them. Well, not in any of the readers' heads. I can tell you that for free. So it does read, the only way that it reads more young adult and not epic fantasy is that, one, he's a 17-year-old. But everything goes Vis's way. Everything goes his way. And even when it doesn't, it does. Like, he wins. Like, he comes out of every situation the winner. In some way or another. And that's very young fantasy. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not epic fantasy. But, yeah. So I'm really liking Aiden, who sounds way older than Vis even. Like, he's like got this grumbly voice. I'm like, what? You're 17 years old? Or maybe 16 or something? And then Calidus. And then, oh my God, what is this girl's name? Equa? Oh my God, how am I remembering these all of a sudden? Equa, I don't know about her. I'm feeling very lost in the sauce with her on keeping her separated from the other girl character that starts with like an E sounding name. And I'm like, is Equa the one that this is like interested in? That's the other way that this reads a little bit younger, is that he's like clearly got a thing for somebody in the book. And I'm like, okay, I don't want this to be a romance. Unless it's gay. Unless it's gay. Which, by the way, bro, I know that this is like, I'm just writing fan fiction in my head. Like, they will literally never, it would never happen, okay? But Sedocia and Lenistia, yeah. Yeah, I want to see that. I want to see that fan art. I'm actually going to go look that up right now. I bet somebody has to have done it, right?
On a run from my given disaster, speed away from the holy mind, pride. That's where I never thought it would matter. If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good, you got me good. I keep on driving till it bends, still it feels like I pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the road to end.
Having some floor time, listening to the book. I'm on chapter 54, and for starters, in 53, I was like, there's these two characters that I'm thinking, y'all are friends now? Y'all are friends? You're laughing at each other's jokes? Choking on wine, laughing at each other's jokes? Bumping shoulders? When did this happen? When did this happen? I guess it's happening in front of my eyes, but I was like, oh. Okay. Interesting. I didn't see that coming. And then in 54, I swear to God, one of the characters says, when my father hears about this. And you all know what I'm thinking of. You all know, I'm not going to say it. Let's not even give it airtime, but like, you all know what I'm thinking. But yeah, that just made me laugh. I had to pause the audiobook. I said, hold on, please. I got to go update. But I have to finish it today. And I will. No, I will finish it today. You're going to see me in this freaking shirt finishing this book. I promise.
If I'm gone by now, all my weakness keep on linger on repeat like it will be my favorite song. Oh, I know I should be moving on, but you got me good, you got me good. I keep on driving till it bends, still it feels like I pretend. Keep on driving and driving along the roads.
Bro. The line, what are you doing? Showing you the consequence of your actions? Anybody else? I for one was gagged. I for one was gagged. Everybody else? Oh, okay, cool. Glad we're on the same page. Got it.
All the memories just lingers on repeat like it is never gonna stop. I can't help myself from feeling all alone. But you got me good, but you got me good.
No, let's not do this. Let's not. I want you to know that I'm your friend. And you can trust me.
Bruh.
I've goose. Why? Why would he say that? That's sad. If he dies, oh, that's gonna be no. Well, okay, wait. Actually, is he gonna die? Oh my god. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. I already know it.
There is only one of you, only one of me. There's a million of those who won't let us be. But they're not gonna see me bleed. Cause baby, I got you. I've been beaten to the ground, dragged across the dirt. I've been scared to live cause some people never learn.
The 60s? Like the chapters in the 60s? Are we in the Hunger Games? This is interesting. I see why. My friends were like, when you get to part 3, you're gonna fly through it. I am. I can't stop listening to it. Literally, I can't stop. I'm like forcing myself to talk to you right now. We're in the Hunger Games. We're literally Battle Royale in the Hunger Games. This is crazy. I love what's happening right now. I love this. Also, I love Calidus. Love Calidus. Fuck, what's her name? Belly? She's such a Becky. You know what I'm saying? She's such a Becky. I don't like her. She sucks. Also that you lose. Girl. Okay, anyway, yeah. I'm gonna get back to it. I'm having such a good time.
Watch me burn, cause baby, I got you. It's a new beginnings and a better life. It's the dancing underneath the disco lights. They can try, but they can never take me down. Ooh, cause I'm not afraid to love, not afraid to love you. I'm not afraid
What is going on? What? What? What is happening? I'm gonna pick you up? Yeah. Fuck! Fuck! Okay! Yeah! Lay it at his feet! Oh, shit! Oh, that's so sad. Oh. Oh, it's real! Oh. Bro, he just got Rick grind. What? Oh. Not, it was meaningless. Fuck. What? Is it a dream? What? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Is he a bad guy or not? What the fuck? What is going on? Oh my god! Is he a bad guy? What do you mean? What do you mean? I have full body goosebumps. I'm losing it. What do you mean? That's crazy. Oh my god, hold on. I feel like I missed something. I missed a little something. What the, where is it? Where is it? Y'all, are you? What is that? Wait, what? Is that the first time that it, okay, oh my god, bro. I'm panicking. What does that mean? I'm gaslighting myself. Oh my god. What? Oh my god. You're watching a shower right now, bro. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. What the fuck? What? Like, It went from like 0 to 50, 50 to 100. And then it was already at 100 and it said warp speed. Oh my God. What? That was crazy. Oh my God. Am I hooked? Am I hooked? Am I a fantasy girl now? Like, what's going on? Oh my God. Wow. He gagged me. Gagged me. I'm so amazed and so confused. I need to go think about this no, I need to go talk to my friends about this. That's what I need to do. Y'all. Sit down, buckle up. Are you joking? Are you kidding me? I would anybody that's thinking of reading this book, I don't care if you have a booktube channel. I don't care if you hate cameras. When you read the last couple chapters, just do yourself a favor. Put your phone up, put your camera up, and record yourself reading the ending of this book. What? Are you joking? Okay, no spoilers, no spoilers. I'll tell you, I don't care who you are. The ending of this will gag you. It will gag you. If it doesn't gag you, you're reading it for the 17th time and you're the author who actually already knew what was going to happen. James, my good sir, James Islington, what do you mean? The way that I was gagged and I didn't even realize what was going on because I, again, not a big fantasy sci-fi person, okay? But I was gagged even though it wasn't until like a day or two later that I talked to my friend and was like, wait, go back. What word did you just use? No, wait, who are you talking about? And then he explained what was happening, which Travis, we're getting you a booktube channel. It's happening, okay? He explained the ending and I was like, leveled. I was on the floor, jaw farther than hell. Like Dante's Inferno, what's the bottom one? Because that's where my jaw went to. What do you mean that is what happened at the end? I need book 2 expeditiously. And thank God it's coming out so soon. It's coming out next Tuesday and we are doing a buddy read of it on my Patreon. So if you ever wanted to join, I'm just saying, down below. So for non-spoilers, I love Lannistia. Love Lannistia. Honestly, I'm not too harsh on Sedocia. I'm not too harsh on it. I like her. I like Calidus. I like Iden. I like Viz. Yeah. I hate all the girls he went to school with, honestly. I just couldn't stand any of them. But I'll say that I'm going to give it 4.5 stars. While I believe it's a 5-star book. I'm going to give it 4.5 because I was very lost in the sauce at points in terms of after reading it, I look back and go, I feel like that should have meant more or that should have connected stronger where I understood what was going on except the ending. The ending, I was lost like in the proverbial sauce as it were, but I was getting everything as it was happening, but I did not understand like the broader scope of what was going on. If that makes sense. Like I could see all the puzzle pieces, but I couldn't see the bigger picture on how they were all fitting together, if that makes sense. So I'm going to give it a 4.5. I highly suggest if you are worried because it's really long, if you're worried because the first half, maybe you feel like they're moving a little bit slower, or in my opinion, God forbid, you're reading this physically, even though I would highly suggest tandem reading it, audio and visual, because this is hard to understand and you are going to need to lock in, which when I reread this is what I will do, if not just physically, because it is very dense and there's a lot of words that you're like, what? But the audiobook, you honestly, you need it because the way that these characters' names are pronounced, but then the way they're spelled, okay. I mean, you know, James, I don't know about that. And that's kind of like Sedocia. The way it's written, I'm like, what? Or like Elkiskor? Who? Crazy. But yeah, if you're not a big fantasy sci-fi person, take it from me that I gave it 4.5 stars. I highly, highly recommend and highly understand why it got into the best books video and why people across genres are loving it. Because it really just is that good. It just is. Now, am I saying it's perfect? Well, maybe it is. And I just didn't get everything. I didn't grasp everything and I need to reread it, but I will certainly be picking up the second book. So yes. Okay. I'm going to go into a few spoilers, just a little bit, and I'm going to demarcate it right here. So if you are leaving me at this point, then thank you so much. But yes, thank you if you're tuning out right now. And I hope I've given you enough time for us to segue into a short little spoilery segment starting right now. Okay, for spoilers, Mainly, the spoilers I have are questions of like, why did this happen? I liked this or I didn't like that. Basically things that I'm like, was I supposed to get that? Or questions I have for the second book. One that's not a question is, this being 17 years old was like a choice. It was a choice. Like, why? He felt like he was 47 years old. It made no sense for him to be 17. No sense at all, in my opinion. But okay. I mean, I guess now he's 18. Diago, the wolf. I mean, unless you're going to explain to me that it's actually someone else reincarnated as this wolf, or there's a dire wolf spirit companion situation, there's got to be an explanation there. Like, is the dog connected to the labyrinth? Is the dog connected to the ruins? Like, why was he ride or die for Diago? Like, the actual Viz Diago, you know? Like, that didn't make sense to me. I was like, okay, I get it. Like, it's an animal and you want to paint it as being like a good boy, but it's a little much. It's a little much, you know? Big question. Why would Iden not go into the labyrinth? Why? And why was he down and then the next day came back and retracted it? He was like, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I can't, because I'm a good friend to you, but I don't know if you're going to be a good friend to me. See, there's got to be something, there's something there that I'm not getting, and I don't understand how it coincides with his people being willing to sacrifice themselves. I was like, are you saying that you were just going to like get yourself killed for him? And you don't want to, I don't know. Emisa. Okay. And Equa. All of them. No, not Equa. Sorry. No, Equa's cool. Equa, she can sit at the table. She's all right. We like her. Emisa? I don't know if somebody's pulling the strings. I don't know if somebody is mind melding her, but even if they are, I still don't like her. I don't like her. I thought that the romance between Emisa and Viz was so forced, very like, oh, we need to have a little something, where he's supposed to be so smart, and like catches people's eye shiftingness and like tension they're holding in their shoulders. And he's like, I know that means that they're lying to me. But then this Emisa girl does nothing. And he's like, oh my God, I'm so in love with her. I mean, he doesn't say he's in love with her, thank God, but like is so enamored by her. And then she can flip the script and be the villain? Like, I don't know. I don't like that. And even if she's not the villain and she's being used by a villain, then she's weak and a little pathetically tragic, to be honest, or tragically pathetic. Sorry to say it. Why were Sedocia and Lannistia not gay? Because can you imagine them together? Those badasses from both sides of the track? Like, whatever Lannistia and Elkiskor have going on, there's something nefarious going on there. Now, do I think Lannistia is the nefarious one? Well, no. And here's the thing. I think that the Principess, Viridius, and Elkiskor, I think that they're on equal footing of, I don't think either of them is the bad guy or the good guy. I think that they are both in this gray zone where they're both good and bad. And it's kind of like how in war or in politics or in religion, that the people in power will find things about the others, the other party, the other side of the war, the other religion, the people that aren't religious, stuff like that. They'll find things about them and weaponize the things that they don't do, that party does do, and say, that's evil, that's wrong, that's dangerous, that's infantilizing, that's against God, that's against our beliefs, that's against all these things, to make it so that people feel that those people are other, that we are we and they are them. Do you know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what they're doing in this book, where Elkiskor, we don't know what his real goal is. Like, wanting to get back his brother, yeah, but like there's something deeper going on there. And then Sedocia, oh, that's a whole other bag of marbles. And we know she's not the ringleader, but still, she's a leader. Like, when that guy that could teleport was like, oh, you think that she's just a puppet? I was like, no, she's not. I mean, yeah, she is. But like, Sedocia, she has her own mind, okay? And she's a bad... So I didn't like the way he talked about her. I didn't like that. Also, how the hell does he teleport? And then also, this is the thing I'm so confused about. I'm so confused. it's 3 different planets, it's 3 different realms, it's 3 different worlds, alternate timelines. I think it's like stacked on top of each other timelines. I think it was like the one that starts with an L, Obitium. Oh my god, I just remember it. Obitium. Wow. And then Res. Res is like the real world, I guess. It's the world that these characters live on, but then they copy and clone themselves in the labyrinth and go. I believe Obitium is the one they're trying to get to, not that one that starts with an L. Something. They're trying to get to Obitium. I don't understand why they have to or are meant to die in Res in order to their real self or their clone. No. I'm confusing myself. That their real self goes to Obitium, and then the clone that traded places with them on Res has to die. I don't understand why that is. Why can't all 3 of them, or both of them, why can't both of them live? That just doesn't make, I just don't understand. That doesn't make sense. I mean, it'll be explained, I'm sure. It either was explained and I just didn't get it, which I completely believe, or it will be explained in The Strength of the Few. And I am highly anticipating that because I know for a fact I'm going to have Travis on speed dial, as well as all my other friends who was reading it with me, and go, so what just happened here? Because I read 2 sentences and I feel like I'm missing something. And he's going to be like, you didn't miss anything. That's going to be every 2 sentences. But then every like 20th sentence, he's going to be like, girl, you didn't, what do you mean you don't remember who that is? That's how it's going to go. Okay. Do I have anything else I want to talk about? Spoilers? I don't feel like I do. Oh, I do want to say Calidus dying felt very unnecessary and just kind of grabby with like, he died too soon, in my opinion. I know this is a really long book, but I don't feel like I got enough time with Calidus for it to really hurt me the way that it could have if he had died in book 2. That would have gutted me. Now, it was very sad, and God, the way that he wrote, the way he wrote him, like him carrying him, and he'd already died, and he just was unwilling to come to terms with it, was so heartbreaking. But I really feel like that could have happened in the second book. And maybe it's because I was not fully locked in because I wasn't completely understanding everything. And when I reread the first book, I will get the impact that I was intended to have potentially. But as of right now, it didn't have the impact that I wanted it to. The way that one of my notes was literally just Emisa. Period. Okay. Oh, it was very difficult to keep all the characters' names in order. There are so many of them, and you definitely need to utilize the back of the book, the guide, because a lot of them start with vowels. Like there's Viz, and then everybody else starts with E's and A's. Or an I sound. Oh, I literally just wrote, I was a Gagatron. That really says everything, doesn't it? Okay. Spoilers over. I know there's so much to say about this book. I know. And there's so many spoilers I could talk about, but honestly, Gagatron is not a strong enough statement. I don't know what plane of existence James Islington or Islington, sorry to you and yours if I'm mispronouncing it, and have been this entire time, apologies. But I don't know what level plane of existence his brain is on, but it is in different areas. And my brain does not reside there. And it's having a hard time even glancing it from outer space on the ship that I'm on, reading this book. I'm taking this metaphor way too far. Okay, sorry. If you want to read The Strength of the Few, and you want to read it on publication day, or you want to watch back us reading the first couple chapters on November 11th at noon, 12 p.m. Eastern time, we're going to be doing that on my Patreon. That is linked down below if you ever wanted to join. I'm on there 3 to 4 days a week and having the best time. Right now we're doing arts and crafts sprints, but I had to film this because again, I'm sick and I know my voice tomorrow is going to be gone. Cool, great. If you've gotten this far into the video, leave the blue and the yellow heart emoji and let me know if you're going to read this book, what you rated it, all of the things. You can follow me on Goodreads, Instagram, such and whatnot will be linked down below for any needs that you could have them for. Yeah. Okay, I hope you are all having an amazing day, evening, night, dusk, dawn, whatever it is you're having in whatever part of the world you are currently having it in. And I will see you in a video. I'll see you in a video. Is that good? I'll see you in a video. Okay, bye.
You could try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands break through the chains, go free me. Looking for change, looking for pain. Pulling a mob, pushing a train. I'll never stop, stick to a lane. Pick up the pieces and go rearrange. I'll be the best above all.